So we've been fostering for 5 years about. We were just working out earlier, actually.
Feels like longer.
Yeah, it does, but in a good way, in a positive way. But for me, it feels amazing. It feels really, it's enhanced our family. It feels really positive having more children in our family, or a child at the moment. And it feels good to be able to give back and know that you're doing something positive for somebody and supporting somebody to be the best version of themselves and supporting them through different trauma issues and things.
Yeah, we love having a foster child, and yeah, exactly, she's just extended the family, and obviously we celebrate where she's come from and how well she's done, because it's important to recognise that, but it's still, she's part of the family. It's easy to forget that obviously when she came to live with us, there was a time she obviously felt guilt that she wasn't with her birth family, her mum, and she missed her mum, and it took a bit of time for her to be able to allow herself to relax and be happy, and that took some coaching, because she'd find herself being happy and enjoying life and having a good routine and a healthy and happy home, and then she'd catch it and almost sort of try to sabotage it a little bit, because she felt guilty being happy and that she wasn't with her mum. But then once she kind of got through that phase, with support from us and also just being really honest about it, she used to write songs about how she felt, because she at first couldn't talk about it easy enough, and she wrote some songs that are really good that just bring a tear to your eye. She actually sang them on stage as well. And then afterwards, she doesn't do that anymore, because she's happy enough to talk about her emotions and how she feels. She's also written to her mum and told her about how she feels. But it has ups and downs, but it's ultimately really rewarding. Children are really resilient and flexible, and because we talked to them about it beforehand, so they knew what to expect and had met her, and then when she came to live with us, it was all very positive. And obviously there are ups and downs, and sometimes there are arguments, sometimes there is an adjustment on both sides, but generally it's been just really quite positive.
I enjoy having her around because she plays with me, and then she bakes cakes with me, and she helps me.
Who is she to you?
Who is she to you? Yeah. And foster child?
No, sister. It feels like she's not fostered. She's my actual sister. It feels like that.
And she is?
Yeah, but she's not been fostered.
For somebody who's considering fostering, if you're considering it, then I think it's important to go for it, because there's loads of different types of fostering. So, in doing that, recognise your limitations. What are your boundaries? It's okay to have boundaries. What will work for you and your family, and it's really okay to have boundaries, and it's okay to have things that will work for you and won't work for you. So I think it's just be clear about that and be honest with yourself. But it's a wonderful, rewarding experience. It can be really tough if you don't have the right match and the right placement. I'd say the love and the positives for us, because every placement is different and every child is different, and what's worked for us the positives have far outweighed any negatives or difficulties.
Well, gained a daughter, haven't we? So yeah.